What up, what up, what up? You are now listening to the Random Review Podcast. I'm your host, Anomaly. And tonight we are freestyling it. We got my nigga Jigga in the building.
What's my motherfucking name?
What up, what up?
We got Danger in the building.
What's up?
Now, I guess we should start by addressing the elephant in the room. As this nigga's coughing.
What's my motherfucking name?
Anywho,
Coronavirus.
AKA, I don't know how to pronounce it.
COVID-19.
The Black Plague.
Fucking sounds like a CIA special ops like mission from the 70s. Fucking kill, what's his name?
So how do y'all feel about this shit? Do y'all really think do you think that it's something that we should really be worried about right now?
Yes.
Danger, what you think?
I will say, since the last podcast, I feel like the threat level has gone up just a little.
We're
Just a tad bit.
We're at threat level red.
But I still want to say, I still want to get it. I still want to test my immune system out.
Good luck with that, nigga.
Yeah, I don't want to get it.
It was killing like old dudes in China who smoked. That's what I heard.
But see, a lot of shit kills people in China, man, because they got the bird flu and all of that shit and
Pollution.
Well, the thing that was initially found out was that it was from eating bats.
Nasty motherfuckers.
And
who's eating bats?
The Chinese people were eating bats.
Why are you eating? Okay, all
They
right.
They don't have hot dogs?
They ain't got a Taco Bell down the street.
I don't know. They all trying to become Batman all at once or something. They read the comic book backwards.
Fucking stupid.
That's Morbius. So you're Jared Leto, not fucking Bruce Wayne.
No, there was a bat that was eating some specific type of fish, and the fish was the main cause of the virus being spread.
That's crazy. So it started from a fish to a bat to a human.
That was like 2 weeks ago when, in one of my classes at school, we were researching all that shit.
So a motherfucker ate a bat that ate a fish.
Yeah, and basically the virus was fine, and like it wasn't killing the bat, but once
Why
it
does
got
that sound
to human,
stupid?
Well, that's like fucking swine flu, nigga. That started from pigs. The pigs had that virus, and then humans got it.
That's why you can't be messing with that swine.
That's scary.
Fuck that, nigga.
That's scarier when it's pig. I love bacon.
Yo, for real. That's the first thing.
I was like, yo, give me all your bacon from 2 months back.
But yo, we went out
Give
today
me
to
all
like
the bacon that you have.
we were like, yo, let's stock up on a little bit of things. Like not like stock up on everything, but just get some groceries.
Just get some backup, yeah.
And everything was fucking sold out, yo. Sam's Club, Walmart, everything. Like 95% of the shelves are fucking empty.
Well, what tripped me out is when
Except for the fruits and vegetables.
Well, when my son told
They're overflowing.
when my son told me that they were gonna be out of school for 3 weeks, that shit blew my mind. Cause I was like, yo, as a 38-year-old, I've never seen the school shut down for 3 weeks.
Even the college is shut down.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
3 fucking weeks. That's
all my
fucking
shit
crazy.
got switched to online now.
I mean, honestly though, all that stuff makes me more comfortable with it. Like, I feel like everyone's kind of aware now.
Yo, have you been
It doesn't
outside
make
lately?
Yeah, for real. Like,
Not
yo,
everyone.
Everybody's still driving around.
Not everyone, but I'm still just even that amount is helping.
there's no place that you can go now either without somebody wearing gloves. Whether it's the gas station, the bank, the restaurants, the grocery stores.
Mm-hmm.
I got GoPuff yesterday, and they didn't even they just gave me like they usually get the sign.
Is that a new virus?
The GoPuff?
What's my motherfucking name?
I got the GoPuff real bad. Shit, it's delicious at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Makes me not feel my chest.
What's my motherfucking
All
name?
kinds of sound bites.
Fucking dropping all kinds.
Yeah, but yeah, because normally you sign, they were like, nah, we're good. And I was like, cool, I'm good too. You could keep it.
Dude, like the guy that dropped off like DoorDash for us the other day looked mad that I barely like grazed his arm when I went to grab the food, and he was just like, "Have a good night." Like, looked all scared and shit. I'm like, what the fuck, dog?
Yo, I was telling Jigga earlier before we started recording, man. Like, I went to the bank. I believe it was yesterday. What's today, Monday?
Yeah.
Went to the bank Friday.
God damn, you was way off.
Yeah, way the fuck off. Anyway, went to the bank Friday, and I remember standing in line, and it was like mad people standing in line with me, and everybody, all the clerks in there had gloves on, the little latex gloves and shit. And one lady started coughing like ridiculously. And everybody, I'm looking around, everybody is looking at this lady like, oh shit.
It's a bomb!
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, they was freaking the fuck
She's
out.
gonna blow!
I was like, God, I'm glad they didn't hear my cough, because I got a smoker's cough. I was like, that my shit would have sounded horrible. Everybody thought they would have been dying right there.
Sound like you're saying corona?
Everybody at work fucking looked at me crazy when I coughed when I first walked in. All you heard was, and everybody just stopped what they were doing and was like, what the fuck? You okay?
You know what I think is
You need a
fucked
mask?
up? I don't know if anybody sees the underlying message here, but if you look on Netflix right now, with all this coronavirus shit that's going on, one of the new movies that they made sure that they put up, it was fucking Outbreak.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
I was like, that's fucked up.
That's actually pretty fucking funny.
It's fucking funny and it's fucked up. Like why would you do that?
It's funny though if you look at like, cause you know how Netflix shows you the top whatever of that day.
Yeah.
All the top stuff is like outbreak, viral, this, viral, that. It's like
Contagion.
Yeah, contagion.
It's like they're trying to perpetuate the shit. I don't understand it.
Well, that's the people watching it though. Me and my brother were thinking that they're watching it to try and get tips.
I guarantee that shit was already on there, yo.
Try to
that
get
shit down.
tips.
That shit was probably already on there.
Loot the stores, all the contagion ones.
Push the old lady over.
Pull up something, because I know if you go on ABC News right now, we can find a bunch of shit that's going on with this.
I heard Idris has it.
Oh yeah, Idris. Yeah, Idris.
Or Idris,
Elba.
Doesn't Tom Hanks too?
Yeah.
Yep,
and his
him
wife.
and his wife.
Damn. If they got money, they'd be alright. Motherfuckers.
They already sending my girl home, man, because ain't nobody at the damn bar.
Well, that's good. Better be home than not.
I told her, I was like, you better bring that shit to my house. You sleeping outside, man, like fucking Fred Flintstone.
So what if you get it?
Oh my god. This is just the dumbest shit, yo. Because it just keeps popping up with like
I don't
Trump's
think I get it
dumbass
because I
talking.
feel like I already got other things.
Ew.
Here's some good news. It's not transmitted from pregnant moms to their newborns.
Now, what I was
Yay.
mainly curious about is it airborne?
I don't think it's airborne.
If it
right?
gets to like the upper respiratory part where they're coughing and sneezing all the time, because it just like little particles will fly out from their lungs because it's like a respiratory infection.
So if you're near them,
Yeah.
Okay, what are y'all looking at right now? Which ones are y'all
Oh
on?
my! I stopped looking because it was all Trump's dumbass.
did he get?
Were you
is
on
he
ABC?
positive?
No, he's just fucking. I think I was on. It was like not World News.
Everything. Okay, so major airlines could be bankrupt.
I'm on the New York Times.
I'm on ABC News.
This says there's a cyber attack hit the health department.
They definitely do have Idris Elba on here testing positive for coronavirus. That's ABC News. Let me see.
And you do know about France shutting completely down, right? Like they're on a lockdown 24/7.
Didn't they do that to Italy too?
Yeah. Italy was the first one. And what?
San Francisco Bay Area County issues shelter-in-place order. Damn, Reba McEntire postpones her mother's funeral indefinitely amid coronavirus fears. That's fucking crazy.
I'm confused. Is she gonna like bury her?
Probably they're probably just not gonna have a funeral because wasn't her
Yeah.
mom famous too?
I don't know her mom.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or is it her daughter that's famous?
Oh shit! It's in Greenland. Plague Inc. You can never get
Damn,
green.
yo, and that shit's fucking one of the coldest motherfucking countries. Like,
There's so many here, yo. I don't like.
there's an update like every 30 minutes, yo, depending on what you're looking at.
Yeah.
France says
There's
people
always something.
must stay home to slow spread of virus. So they're telling you to
Yeah.
just stay in your fucking house.
Yo, so we were talking about it before we started, and they started doing like emergency testing on people that think they had symptoms or signs or whatever. And it was like a drive up next to Loveless downtown, and fucking in the lab we had over 1,000 fucking samples come in for people that were getting tested, all within the span of like 2.5 days.
Damn.
Okay. You
How
know
hard is
what-
it to process?
Now, the one thing that I've been actually worried about. This is the one thing that I've heard out of all of this shit that I've been worried about is them declaring martial law.
They can't do that until
They've been talking about it though.
but motherfuckers can't do that until like everything's out of control.
But Jigga, you know exactly what that means.
No, yeah. I mean, but they threaten that shit every fucking
When's the
Time
last
they get a
time you
chance.
heard about them declaring martial law?
back in fucking damn it.
Because that shit is real. That shit is real.
They would like, but I'm saying when I say talking about it, like it was mentioned by like the office. I know it was when Bush was still in.
Danger, do you know the impact that it would create if they declared martial law?
It's pretty much like military police, right?
This is when I need these.
They really, but they don't. The thing is
And they're gonna try to come for those.
but the thing is the population that is military or like federal official or whatever are gravely outnumbered. Just the military alone is less than 1%.
Yeah, well, we got so many gangs and so many militia groups out there and so many
Just random Americans.
Yeah, everybody's packing nowadays, so I get that, but
Like they would say it, but that would be like them basically saying, okay, these places are closed.
what I'm saying is when I feel like it doesn't matter if we're already packing, when they declare that, it means that we're pretty much going to civil war.
No, not necessarily.
That's what it sounds like to me.
It's not necessarily that. It's because of how outnumbered they are, they're not going to sit there and try to start a war where basically nowadays it's everybody fighting everybody. You don't have it split like north and south. You have all these people that are in the military that are from all over.
Okay, so I think we've seen enough movies, especially enough zombie movies and enough fucking, apocalypse movies to know exactly how these motherfuckers are gonna panic if something like this really jumps off.
Oh yeah, but I don't think it would.
Do you think it's that far-fetched?
Yeah, I think
Really?
them enacting martial law. The only reason they would do
You
that.
don't think that these motherfuckers out here would start...
Hold up, nigga. Let me finish.
Look,
If they sit there and initiated martial law, they wouldn't have enough people to sit there and force anybody to do anything. What they would do is start curfews. Everybody would have to be like organized, like, and
you see that?
curfews are different. That nigga's just an idiot.
See, they're already talking about it.
But what they would do is curfews, so that way it prevents people from being out all over the fucking place all times throughout the day. So it stops spreading. You have to, because that's why they're telling everybody like schools are closed, certain businesses are closing down, jobs are closing down for 3 weeks at least.
This is how I Am Legend started.
This is why they want everybody to stay the fuck inside most of the time, like, or don't be around a lot of people all at once. Because all you do is if one person in a room of 50 goes in, like if one person goes into a room of 50 people with coronavirus, all those people are gonna fucking get it.
All I know
How big's the room?
is...
I don't know, nigga. Like
What if it
the
was
size of a classroom.
What if it was a gym? And I'm on the other end of the gym.
Some motherfucker spit at you probably.
That asshole.
They're closing down those too, right?
Yeah,
Everything.
all events, more than 20, 30 people.
Any of the basketball events, any sports events that are going on right now, they're going on with no audience.
Yeah,
That's fucking
I don't
crazy.
think I think it's only like March Madness, isn't it?
Yeah, March Madness is the only thing I think going on right now.
There's like not another sport, like literally.
They just replayed the NBA All-Star game like 3 times in a row,
Did they?
like 2 days ago. Yo, I was like, damn, they really ain't playing like not at all.
Dude, I've been missing basketball.
The
I was sad.
NBA weekend or All-Star weekend made me want to get back into it. I was like, fuck, I haven't watched a game in years, dude.
And it's gotten, like, this past year or two has gotten so much better because the past decade, it's always been, like, 1 or 2 teams. But, this, like, everything got switched up and it's been good now.
Yeah.
And there's so many good young players, it's crazy.
Dude, hold up. There was one thing I wanted to look up, and because we went to NBA, who the fuck was the dude on the Utah Jazz?
Rudy Gobert.
Who touched all the fucking mics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
That
a
motherfucker got
dumbass.
it. That motherfucker got it.
And
then I think another dude on it. And
yeah,
then the
Donovan
dude,
Mitchell.
Isn't that the dude that he like rubbed his head or whatever?
Yeah.
So he touched all the mics, then
And
rubbed
he's
the dude's
pissed
head.
at him.
Yo, I would be too, dog.
I would be so heated. Oh my god.
Bro, that's like, it's like if your homie drank out of your beer and then all of a sudden you got a herpes on your lip the next day. Like, what the fuck?
You gotta sit there with the Kevin Hart
The
I eat ass face.
Motherfucker. But that shit was funny, yo.
That's how Corona started.
He was like, yo, this ain't shit. And started touching all the mics and shit.
He's such a dumbass, man. And did you see how much money he donated though now?
No.
He donated 500,000.
Damn, to the research?
Yeah. To something.
Jigga, has the hospital been packed?
No, not unless you're like gravely ill or you've been like declining, you're already immunocompromised. That's the only time they're keeping people like that. And once you're better, they try to get you out because they had to split off a whole section of the ICU as a quarantine zone for people that do have it. So you have to be in like full hazmat gear when you go in there.
Danger, what about you? Has the store been packed?
No. We've been dead. It's the grocery stores that are busy, really. Because Dust's been busy.
WrestleMania 36, no fans allowed, will stream live from training facility.
The fuck?
Yeah, no fans. Just postpone it.
Yo, for real.
Do not do that.
We'll do it.
Coronavirus home gyms selling like hotcakes. Can't miss a workout. So what they're doing right now is they're like what is it? Those fucking You know what I'm talking about, the ellipticals that you get, you know, all that shit, the whole personal gyms.
Yeah.
All of that shit is selling out right now.
They're trying to capitalize on it.
Yeah.
Fucking, if you got toilet paper, you're a rich man.
This would be the perfect time for the PS5 to come out. 'Cause I want that motherfucker.
What's my motherfucking name?
I ain't going nowhere anyway.
Coronavirus singers rejected by insurance companies over concert cancellations.
I'm confused.
Coronavirus. Cops aren't scared of pandemic. We're used to danger. But they got masks on.
Masks that don't work.
This is all I'm seeing, yo. Look, there's a fucking broadcast of it right there.
See, that's the problem with it. I think it's really serious, but I also think it's getting blown out of proportion in certain, outlets.
I think social media freaks the fuck out of people. And this is why everybody's freaking out.
No, it's the fucking news, nigga.
It's the news.
This is the news. This is the news.
Well, I'm saying
social media is the therapy. That's where you go look at all the memes.
Coronavirus, San Francisco shutting down for 3 weeks. 24-hour curfew starts tonight.
Where's that at?
San Francisco.
Oh shit. Well, they got I think 50 or 60 cases out there.
That's the other thing that
Coronavirus, massive wedding cancellations. Brides and grooms seek refunds. This is all it's saying, yo. This is just,
what?
You ruined my wedding day, coronavirus.
Idris Elba, coronavirus got me and it sucks. I had no symptoms, yada, yada, yada. Eric Roberts, quarantine is like vacation, but coronavirus screwed my movie opening. Jesus Christ. Yo, this is all it talks about. Just keep scrolling.
You on TMZ, ain't you?
Yes, I am. Fucking TMZ.
They just make everything sound so fucking dramatic.
That's all they're talking about.
It says weed delivery biz booming. Puff puff no pass.
Of course that. Wouldn't everybody want to stock up on trees?
Oh, hell yeah.
I gotta stay away from my dad. This is like Lifetime.
It's the Lifetime movie titles.
Man, you know what? Nah, Lifetime is totally different.
I like how these cops arrested the guy, put a mask on him, and they're wearing masks.
Every time I see somebody watching Lifetime, I'm like, yo, who got raped? Or who got beat?
Who kid is about to get murdered by the boyfriend or some shit?
Nah, it's always about women getting revenge on some motherfucker that did some stupid shit.
Which wife is about to kill her husband this week?
Yeah, you shouldn't have did that, nigga.
Next week on Desperate Housewives.
Desperate Housewives of Quarantine.
God, there has to be something else we can talk about other than this.
There was something else.
Spencer Confidential.
Ooh, did you guys watch that?
Yeah, we did, dude.
Oh, we watched it.
That shit was
Did
funny.
you see it yet, Jay?
Did you just kick me?
Did you just kick me, bro? I was sitting there laughing my ass off because I was like, yo, if I ever had to fight some big niggas, and the only two niggas I could think of was the two big niggas in my life, was y'all two niggas. And I was like, yo, that's exactly how I'd have to fight them motherfuckers.
Rather than
I might end up getting fucked up at the end, but this is how I have to fight these niggas.
He was pretty sick in that movie, though.
Yo, that's exactly how I get down. I'm like, yo, god damn it, if we gotta go, we gotta go.
Not gonna lie though, spoiler alert. I didn't think I thought he was gonna lose at the end.
You did?
Yeah, I was like, damn, this is going downhill, bruh.
It didn't look very promising.
I was like, you
when
about to just die, bro.
He turned into Batman at the end.
Yo, for
Did
real.
you see when he came swooping down from the fucking rafters? Like,
What y'all think about Post Malone and that shit?
I thought it was weird that he played an Aryan.
Yeah, because I think he's really soft.
yeah, that's the thing. He's
He's
not.
a really soft dude.
Yeah.
I've seen interviews with him before, and he's
For him to say,
this ain't his
I want to
style.
see you dead, like, it was so fake. I was like, that was the least
He really
threatening.
looked like he was gonna cry though when his wife got brought up.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, that nigga, he's having like a flashback right now. Who hurt you, Post?
every fight that Mark Wahlberg was in though reminded me of a fight that I've been in at some point in time, especially the one where he was in the bathroom with the cops,
Yeah.
and he was like, "All right, come on." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to take y'all niggas on, but fuck.
He was,
When he gets dragged under the stall.
Oh yeah, exactly. That would be me. That would be me.
I love Hawk when he fucking Hawk's the name of the motherfucker with
That
the shotgun.
holds a shotgun. Yeah.
Spencer's the guy that does your taxes.
He's like, I'm gonna give you that one.
Shout out to Hawk, man. I can't remember his name. He plays in Baku in Black Panther.
He was dope as hell when that guy when he swings the machete. He's all,
Woo! When he was doing that like trying to make him flinch and shit, like
yeah, and then he knew he wasn't gonna do it, so he just ran away.
Mark
He was
Wahlberg's a
disgusting.
beast though, man, because he's only like 5'8", 5'6", something like that.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's a goon, yo.
Yeah,
He gets down, man. Shout out to Mark Wahlberg, yo. You know another thing that I saw, and I might be bringing down the podcast
Yeah,
here for a
for real.
second. Y'all already know what I'm about to talk about, right?
yeah.
All right. I wasn't gonna watch this shit. My girl happened to bring it up, and I sat there and binge watched the whole shit. It's the trials of Gabriel Fernandez.
Shit is fucked up. I haven't watched it yet.
Are you guys aware of this?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
What have you heard?
Just pretty much that it's about like an abused kid.
It was a kid that he went from living with his uncle to his grandmother, and then ended up back with his mom and her boyfriend. They basically tortured him for, 8 months?
And these are his parents, right?
It's his mom and her boyfriend. And they had him sleeping in basically like a foot locker with a lock on it, so he couldn't get out, with no blanket, no pillow, nothing. And they were sending him to school, and the teacher started to notice he was coming in with like bruises on his face and shit. And I think it was like 3 days before he died, the teacher had taken a picture of him, and it was like on Mother's Day or something like that.
And he made his mom some.
Yeah, but he had like a big ass black eye and a busted lip and everything.
I've seen that picture.
For the listeners out there, Jigga is very accurate about what he saw, and it's very heartbreaking to watch. I'm not gonna lie, like, me seeing this 8-year-old child go through what he had to go through in 8 months, you know what I mean, is insane to me. When if you see pictures of the body when they took him into the hospital that night, it's fucking it's insane. You know what I mean? I can't believe. And see, the dude that did this shit was what, 6'6", 270 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
That was the boyfriend?
Yeah.
The boy was 59 pounds. They said that he hit the body 20 times and hit the face 10 times.
Jesus.
See, I could never watch that shit, dude. Oh my god. That dude literally deserves to.
I hope he's somebody's bitch right now.
Okay.
I want to get like 50 people and just all of us beat the shit out of him.
You know what?
Till
And for
splatter.
spoiler alert, they gave the boyfriend the death penalty and they gave the mom life in prison.
But when is he actually gonna die?
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I said I hope he's somebody's bitch right now.
That's fucking gross.
Doesn't that feel like it's just not enough?
I'm saying, dude.
I feel like if you do something like that to a child, or to anybody in general, like,
I want to watch him get tortured to death.
yes,
Yeah.
I told everybody, I was like, yo, I would open up an amusement park of torture for you. I would give you blood transfusions to keep you fucking alive. You know what I'm saying? Just so I could torture you some more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
real.
that's fucked up. You know what I mean?
He deserves to like die a million times for that shit.
What's crazy about it too is after a while, like the last episode of the documentary, spoiler alert again, the same county, another boy around the same age was found the same way 2 weeks later after they closed that case. If y'all watch this documentary, I'm telling you, it'll bug you out because there's so many people involved.
Yeah.
There's so many people involved. Like, you got the social workers that got convicted, you got the DA, you got the police department, you know what I'm saying? Like, the parents, like, there was so many people that were involved with this case. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's the most intriguing thing about it to me.
Well, that's why I kept, because Sammy P was the one that watched it, and she told me, and I was
She
like,
watched the whole thing?
Yeah, her sister got her to watch it. I don't think she finished. I don't think she saw the last like 2 episodes.
You gotta watch those last
But
two episodes.
when we were talking about it, we were like, damn, like that shit even has happened out here a few times.
Well, yeah.
And that shit is just like, damn, like how you even do that to a kid?
You know what? Okay.
Didn't we have a ex-coworker that did that? Remember Chris?
Apparently Chris was abusing his children. I don't remember exactly how. You know, one story that always sticks out in my mind, especially out here, is Victoria Martins. Now, that shit hurt my heart so much that I really wanted to get locked up so I could be close to these people and hurt them. Are you guys aware of Victoria Martins?
Yeah, hell yeah.
For the audience out there, Victoria Martins was, what was she, 10? She had just turned 10.
I think she was 10.
She had just turned 10, and her mother was, what we say, meth, crack addict, drug addict in general, and was allowing men to sleep with her daughter. She was also letting her boyfriend and her cousin sleep with her daughter. What ends up happening is they rape the daughter, and while they're raping the daughter, they stab her about 10 times,
Yeah,
something like that, strangle her to death, and then try to burn the body in the bathtub of an apartment. Now, I guess we can give it a moment of silence to Victoria Martins, because that's, how can you imagine?
Yeah. No.
Jigga, you have a niece and a nephew. Could you imagine one of them going through that at that age?
I'd be in jail.
Danger, you seen my kids. You imagine one of them going through that at that age?
Nah.
Could you imagine anybody going through that?
No, hell no.
Even as a fucking adult.
This is wrong. They're fucked up on too many different levels.
I remember, like I said, I wanted to get locked up so I could get close to those people, man. Because I was like, yo, somebody has to make them pay.
For real.
I wanted to go real vigilante on them motherfuckers. And it's fucked up because, you know what, they're still going through trial. I think they just let somebody out. One of them got out, I believe.
One of the relatives?
No, I think it was the boyfriend. I think the boyfriend got out. Ain't that some bullshit?
In the girl's case?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I feel like I'm leaving somebody out just because, seeing as how we're talking about this morbid shit right now. Okay, the child that got abused and was reported after Gabriel Fernandez was Anthony Alonso, I believe. Something like that. I'm sorry for the listeners out there. I ain't got my research up right now, but shout out to their family, and you know, best wishes, and you know, best wishes to the Fernandez family, and we, you know, hope we never have to talk about something like this again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That shit just makes me angry. I can't even like talk. It's like just.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Exactly, it's just fucked up.
Transition.
Alright, what do we got next? Let's pull up something.
There was something else we were supposed to talk about. I fucking forgot. Because I'll never write shit down.
Nicki Minaj's husband.
What the hell? What's up with her husband?
Her husband's a registered sex offender now.
What the shit?
Yeah.
What the shit? Elaborate, nigga. What do you?
Okay. All right. Let me pull this up.
I have
because I heard
questions
about
and I
this.
need answers.
I heard the story a week ago. A judge has just granted Kenneth's request to have internet restrictions lifted as a part of the conditions of his pretrial release. With the court's order now in place, the guy's free to continue surfing the World Wide Web. Okay.
For what, porn?
Alright, let me see. As you know, Kenneth recently registered as a sex offender in Cali after getting arrested for allegedly failing to do so when he moved to the state with Nicki. It doesn't say. Okay, alright. Petty status. His status as a sex offender stems from a 1995 New York conviction for first-degree attempted rape. I don't know.
Well, damn.
That picture of Nicki look good, though.
Ass!
Girl, how made that thing?
Is that him?
You're gonna get me in trouble again, nigga.
Why does he look? Why does he look like he's taking a picture with his cousin or something?
He look like he's
so
doing some shit
excited.
he ain't supposed to be doing again.
He's so excited.
Don't he?
Yo, he look guilty as fuck.
Yeah, he look like, yo, she look good, right? We over here thinking she look good, but he over here looking at some fucking R. Kelly shit.
Yeah, for real.
Fuck. Let's go back. What else we got? Jennifer Lawrence intruder strolls in her front door busted by security team. What do y'all think about Jennifer Lawrence? I'm just curious.
What, Jennifer Lawrence? That's
J-Law?
J-Lore? Is that what you said?
Yeah, J-Lo.
Miss Hunger Games.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to think of.
That's what I was like, fuck, what movie was it?
I don't know. She has like no emotion. Her face looks like the same and like it's just always the same face.
She cute.
Why do I feel like she's the female that I would end up sleeping with at a party
And then regret it?
and then
because
forget like the whole shit happened? I just like erase that from my mind.
And she wouldn't even
Shout out
bring
to
it up.
Emily.
nigga, I feel like she'd be that one that's like, so what are you thinking about right when you wake up?
Like, you're still
Right.
here?
You wake up.
You're still here? What the fuck?
I was watching you sleep.
Time for you to get the fuck out.
She done turned into fucking Mystique on me.
Damn, alright.
Demi Lovato take that.
What about Mystique? Since we're on the subject.
Would I sleep with Mystique?
Yes.
Bars?
No hesitation.
No, I couldn't do it.
What? She doesn't have to be blue.
Okay.
He said, well, when you say it like that.
Yeah.
She could literally be anything. She could be Salma Hayek. She could be the fucking Zelda.
But she's got superpower shit. I don't know what's going on with that vagina. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, my dick's blue.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you can do anything to me, yo.
You fucking morph with her. She just
You can
eats
do
you, absorbs
anything to
you.
me. I
For
don't know
real.
what happens.
You turn into her left boob.
She fucking, in the middle of sex, she turns into me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Itty bitty bitch better get up off of me.
That's fucked up. That's the
Ew.
worst possible thing that could happen.
Ew.
Oh
That's
my god.
oh my! I would be
I'd never have sex again.
for real.
I'm done. I'm done. I don't
That's why I
trust it.
could have never been. I could have never been the Captain Kirk dude. Like where he was sleeping with green broads and all that. I don't know what you are.
She morphs into you, making the same face as you.
You might have some. You might have some teeth down there. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my
I
god.
don't know.
Have you seen that movie?
Teeth?
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Oh
I saw
my
like the
God.
first
never
5
seen
minutes,
it.
and I was like, no, I'm not watching this ever
Nah, I
again.
watched the whole thing.
Nope.
Yo, at
Nope.
the end,
Nope. Nope.
Let's hear it.
God damn it.
the chick basically sleeps with her stepbrother, right?
Yeah.
Because the motherfucker's been being an asshole, basically let her mom almost die. So she goes and sleeps with him because the dude's been hitting on her for like years. And she ends up, basically her vagina bites his dick off, and then she stands up on the side of the bed, right? The shit, they just show like a shot between her legs, like at like her ankles, and she drops it. And then the dog runs over and fucking eats it. Right in front of this dude. And he's just sitting there screaming.
You know what? I heard.
That's fucked up.
I heard 20 seconds of what Jigga just said,
I heard the whole thing. I'm terrified.
and I feel like I never want to ever fucking know.
Yo, that movie
gonna-
fucked
no.
me up.
I'm gonna run home.
Yo, I told my girl, I was like, babe, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah,
Just get away from me for a little
yeah,
bit.
for real. That shit does not turn you on.
Don't rub my back. No.
Get the fuck away from me.
You gotta make sure Merc's not in the room.
Your teeth are showing. Ah!
Okay.
That's crazy.
So the top nominees, and I'm gonna transition here for a little bit.
Meanwhile,
Joe Biden and
I saw that nigga at Sam's Club.
Bernie Sanders. Do you think that this is a reasonable election? Do you think they're gonna override Trump?
to me,
Honestly,
that's the hard part. Yeah. I hope so, but that's what I thought last election.
who would you vote for? Either one of them?
See, that's the other part where it gets tricky for me. I mean,
We're still voting for old white man.
It depends on who the running mate is, because all the minorities dropped out.
Yeah. We got Yang is out. Fucking
Not Condoleezza Rice.
what the hell's her name?
Starts with a C. Camila?
Kamala Harris.
There we go. She's literally like Condoleezza Rice is like inverse.
So the only top people that we have right now is Biden and Sanders.
That's only two.
and I don't feel like Bernie's gonna beat Biden out.
I don't
Warren
feel like
dropped
these
out, too.
motherfuckers are gonna beat out death in the last 2 years.
Especially not right around now.
If it was up to me, I still would want Bernie.
The thing is now they're gonna lose because the whole thing about becoming president is all these face to faces with the people to make them feel like they can relate to you.
And now
They
don't
can't
have
do all that shit now. So that's gonna fuck everybody.
Well, what's funny is like all the old people like Biden and all the young people love Bernie. Like, and I don't know, especially with the health crisis.
I don't like either
nowadays.
one of them motherfuckers.
I don't care, honestly.
I mean,
I don't think either one of them are. Okay.
you're gonna have to choose between them and Donald Trump.
Okay, so
Those are your options.
Danger's forcing me to choose. Now, my point is that I don't trust
Old white guys.
not only that, but the system itself. Because I feel like at the end of the day, whoever is put as a head or the face of the country, they're not making all the decisions any damn way.
Yo, this was something I thought of, the kind of like caveat and a mixture of both topics we majorly hit on. So what if, because the coronavirus is mainly hitting elderly people the worst, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most of the people controlling the country are elderly. What if the planet's like, let's just get rid of all these old fuckers?
For real, I agree. I'm sorry, old people, but y'all outdated.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
It's like a new Noah's Ark.
Yeah. Because you know they ain't gonna get all of us on a fucking boat. You're like, not you? Nah, I remember that shit you did in 98.
You know what, though? The one thing that I worry about, because see, right now it's just making people sick. I'm worried about when it mutates.
It has.
Because that's how it always starts. That's anybody that's a zombie fan of a movie fan like I am, they'll know that it's usually a virus that mutates after a certain amount of time, and then that's when it gets people fucking panicking.
And then it's usually a vaccine that went wrong with the fucking virus or some
And
shit.
it makes it worse.
Can we stop all this nonsense and call it the T-virus, please?
That's actually what it's called.
Fucking Alice. Fucking Raccoon City. It started from a raccoon, not a bat.
Get the story right, bitches.
Honestly,
Damn.
I mean, it kind of scares me about that, but what I'm more worried about is just more diseases that are to come. Because there's going to be something worse than corona.
It's gonna be something that's gonna transform off of this. I guarantee you.
I mean, I believe it's possible, but I'm not too worried about that.
Price is Right showcase showdown dark for 2 weeks, so that means there's not gonna be any audience for Price is Right. March Madness is canceled.
Oh no, old people have nothing to watch at 6 a.m.
March Madness is canceled.
They're not even playing it anymore? Or are they playing behind?
I don't.
I think it was
I
just
think they're
last week
playing
they
the
just did
games,
the-
but they're not having anybody in the crowd. There's no audience. Okay, Rudy Gobert apologizes for
Being an asshole.
Spreading it.
spreading it.
Pause.
He said I was careless. Jesus Christ, man, this is all I see, dude. LAX, no handshakes, dude. Don't play with pandemic. They actually have a picture of it. No handshakes.
I like how they made one blue and one black. Hey, niggas, stop dapping each other up.
Okay, Donovan Mitchell has coronavirus. Second Jazz player to test positive.
Yeah, that's the one that he was rubbing his head.
Right after he touched all them dirty ass mics.
What a fucking asshole, man.
Like, you deserve an ass whooping.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'm sorry, dog. Like, you gotta get your ass beat.
All
for
right,
that.
what y'all got on your phone, man? Because I'm tired of going through mine. This shit is fucking stupid.
Look at, that's for real. Like,
Jesus Christ.
that's like a coworker coming into work and being like, "What's up?" Or you say, "What's up?" and they sneeze in your face.
You know what? Even if they didn't have coronavirus, if you did it, I'd punch you in your fucking mouth. The fuck is wrong with you?
The fucked up thing is that he came up and
Nigga,
rubbed
if you
his
walked
head.
straight up to me and sneezed in my face, I would my hand would react.
Son of a.
Like I wouldn't, my hand would react before my mind does. Like, are you fucking crazy? Did you just sneeze in my fucking face?
That shit is too funny. Nigga.
And we deal with a lot of, for the listeners out there, me, Danger, and Jigga deal with a lot of people that we have to be cautious around. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. What the?
Because these motherfuckers are careless.
This shit is ridiculous on this thing. I don't know why I ended up going straight back to TMZ. It's ridiculous.
It always goes back to TMZ.
What the fuck?
As much as I hate TMZ, their shit is reliable half of the time. Them and ABC News. Now, I go to CNN from time to time, but those are the ones that you actually can pick apart your own information and figure it out for yourself.
I feel like that's what you should do with all news. But people don't do that. They just take everything for face value and be like, oh, okay.
This is true. This is true.
Because I don't know how much shit, like...
What's my motherfucking name?
Like, I've heard, like... Even I've heard shit from mom that I'm like, yo, we were actually talking about this in my pathophysiology class, and that's like my teacher's job is to study fucking how viruses attack the body. And we were just talking about like the way it can transmission, and like once the transmission rate picks up, it's just gonna get worse.
Well, see, it's like I said earlier too. I was like, if I was worried about it, I would be worried about it with the people in my inner circle. I was like, because they're exposed to way more people than I am.
Hell yeah.
I was like, my brother works at the hospital. My boy Danger works at an eyeglass place.
That shall not be named.
That shall not be named. I kind of stuttered on that one. I didn't want to drop that bomb. My kids, they're constantly around people because they're at school and at work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that was the smartest thing.
My girl works at a bar. She's constantly around people. I'm the only motherfucker that really actually exposes myself to a small group of people.
Yeah.
All these headlines are for real, like Plague Inc. headlines.
What you got?
It just says the World Health Organization says countries aren't running enough tests. It says test everybody.
Well, yeah, they're saying that.
Well, that's why the state basically, when they called it a pandemic and officially stated it was a pandemic, the state got millions of dollars to fund all the testing for free. That's why they still have it. It's like 7 to 7 every day at Loveless downtown, like right off of Central or right off of Dr. Martin Luther King. They have a drive-through testing. Like,
damn.
Like I don't even think you get out of your car.
Shout out to Dr. Martin Luther King.
That's crazy.
Because there's one street in every city.
So how many tests do you think we're doing a day?
Shit, dog. I was at work for 6 hours on Sunday, and I myself did at least 50.
Danger, you haven't noticed the difference when you go out?
Not really.
Like, yo, everybody...
Except for at my work.
Every place that you go now, everybody's wearing gloves.
Everybody's using the sanitary wipes at the stores, wiping down the cart handles and shit.
You didn't notice that they sent out a message from our apartment complex today?
Yeah, I got that.
They shut down the gym, the pool tables, the computer room, all of that shit.
Don't want nobody touching shit.
You know what I'm saying? Before we get back into this, we're going to play a sleeper. All right? This is typical Cats any day.
Any day now.
Rain, shine was fate denied by state time. Your cage rhymes contain rage behind gang signs. Remember chicken spitting game at you? I'm praying with a flow when you get home. I'm fixing gang tattoos. Forget stress, yes, I'll accept the charges. Armed with curse words and verses to get the guards pissed. I dropped out since we last spoke. What? Commissary sold shut, son. We all blown up. For show growing up was tough, more drugs than love. Fuck a thugger getting bucked, you can roll with us. No more holding and stolen trucks. Roll the Dunkin' Donuts with pole popo when folks can both hold nuts. Flame up, say your name, not the whole gang smoking. Swear to mom, I quit spitting to get your chains broken. Your name is spoken openly. Remember holding dreams of being dope? Yo, son, they quoting me. Still the same witty poetry, grown and smoking weed. How can we be broke when the city owes asleep? Or at least a peace of mind. Crime was stealing you from you. Well, who could've knew you would've grew inside a human zoo? There's truth and there's truth, both sent me to get you. The issues, how windows ain't mirrors when we miss you. More tattoos than nights at home. Rocking this one for you, this is your microphone.
Life will true fruit to seed and leave root for you to see.
Unique, never unit, cause stress ain't new to me.
Life will true fruit to seed and leave root for you to see.
I'm unique, never unit, cause stress ain't new to me.
See, I believe in the beloved below the skin, so forgive me if I sin. Skim me the surface before I burrow in. I run out of ears to rub with the red hands of my fist, so it's just you and me now. Rising into the clear blue, who knew eyes could see so far from up here? Toes skimming the green heads of treetops under God knows where you're sweet. Don't leave now or drop like an autumn. Stay wrapped in my hand like a thorn to escape blossoms of red in my palms. Now they match my father, scraping the stains out of rich man's pants and lipstick collars. Hollering to moms about the babble of bills and loans again that gather on the kitchen table. Catch shadows that began to whisper the other day about the son who was away today. The whole store is sweating, you wish that the laundry would just wash away. Mom's fingers full of stitches, mouth full of pins. Mumbles yes, sends a quick request to God with pursed lips. My sons, I lost them under the rush of adolescence. To impatience, pussy pens, funny cigarettes, forward lessons. But if she saw me now with the blade of his smile nestled in my fluttering wrist, memory pared away by metal, and knew that God's emissions are both open and free, and that he slowed the medics down, knew it was too fast for me, and edits and rewrites me as he pleases. The human thesis, any day I'll be embedded in a perfect sentence, please believe
Life
this.
to the fruit, to the seed, then leave the root for you to
I'm
see.
unique, never unique, cause stress ain't new to me.
Life to the fruit, to the seed, then leave the root for you to
I'm
see.
unique, never unique, cause stress ain't new to me.
Yo, when I reminisce, I don't remember Timberlands, nothing but pro wings. Rocking them with the tongues hanging out of the front with no strings, with no ice on. Yo, we frontin' with fake gold rings, no gold chains, just house keys on shoestrings. So how does anybody sleep on a featherless pillow with the world's weight across the soda blade trying to smother hope? It's foolish pride, these devils, they'll surely try to split you and force you to sign over your soul, spirit, and physical. While in a constant conflict, confidence against incompetence, trying to grasp the context of life's concepts. That little bit of peace that I need, indeed, I'll search for it. I try to ignore time, but I can't afford it. Smoking weed, thinking surely I need employment to feed my spoiled kid. Never been characterized as the type to avoid his choices. So now I sacrifice life, the mics in good faith, but not a penny saved, hoping to blow like any day.
Any day now. Any day now.
Are back. That was Typical Cats, Any Day. Shout out to them. We love us some underground hip hop, don't we? Let's get back to the subject on hand. What were we talking about before we dropped out? Coronavirus.
Yep.
Some more coronavirus.
Somewhere. COVID.
You think that's hurt Corona, the beer?
I'm pretty sure
The
it
brand?
has. Oh, I know that stuff's been on sale. I'm pretty sure. Because everyone's been buying that shit.
What's on sale?
I think that's
Corona.
funny, man. Jigga, you think that's hurt the Corona, like the sales brand?
Yeah, because people are fucking idiots.
I don't want to buy Corona.
They said, why would I want Corona? That's going to get me sick, isn't
I
it?
guess I'll take Bush.
That's why they keep trying to tell like the news
I'll
to stop
take
calling it
Bud Light.
coronavirus and call it what it is. It's COVID-19.
COVID-19.
Sounds like an old ass car.
I mean,
The first one.
one thing that I think is kind of cool is like it seems like companies are even helping out like each other and even people a lot more than I've ever really seen companies kind of do that shit. Like giving people off with pay.
Yeah, well, because the thing is like, it depends on the company too.
Yeah, because not all of them.
Because they need the motherfuckers to come back in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Because, yo, like, if you tell people, like, yo, you can't come in, we got to close, and we're not going to pay you anything, they're going to be like, well, fuck it, I'm going to go find a job that still pays me, and I still can go to work.
Yeah.
I got bills to pay, motherfucker.
Yeah, for real.
That's why you still see people out, like right now. Shit, I just drove here. And I saw at least 100 niggas on the way here.
Still gotta do shit.
Yeah.
I mean, even in the countries where they're on lockdown, they can still go to the grocery store, can't they?
Hold on a second.
Good morning, America. Happy to be with you on this Monday morning. So much has changed in a short amount of time, but what has not changed is the American spirit. At home in Connecticut this weekend, neighbors helping neighbors, doing what we could to support local small businesses, staying within the guidelines of social distancing.
Yeah, it's been important, and even here in the city, you can tell it has slowed down.
Right.
People are listening to most of the.
Pause. I'm sorry, man, but something about Strahan's teeth, nigga. They bother the fuck out of me. I'm pretty sure he's a very intelligent dude, but why is it when he smiles or opens his mouth, it's like you just expect something stupid to come out? Continue.
Most people are listening about staying inside and doing the right thing, but you can tell Central Park is a lot more empty.
People keeping that respectful distance,
We
as
are
we
too,
are
I
right
know.
here
As
this
we are.
morning. The whole world is now in the grip of this virus. Overnight, every American Peace Corps volunteer has been ordered to come home, and Europe now the epicenter of this global pandemic.
And take a look at this extraordinary image from Vatican City, where Pope Francis gave his weekly Sunday blessing to an empty St. Peter's Square. Usually thousands of people are packed in that square to hear the Pope.
So we have a lot to get to, and here's what we know right now. Worldwide, there are more than 160,000 cases confirmed, and the global death toll now topping 6,000, as cases in the United States soar past 3,000. The CDC recommending all
Pause it.
The epicenter of this global pandemic.
It was over 6,500 deaths. It was just 2,000 a month ago.
Damn. Are we taking it seriously now?
I mean, look at the percentage, though.
In the United States alone, there's over 3,000 and 67 deaths. Just in the U.S., and it just barely hit the U.S. like, what, a couple weeks ago?
Yep. What about that motherfucker that willingly knew that he was tested positive for it and flew to Florida? Did y'all hear about that?
Nah.
This motherfucker knew he had it and still came to Florida. He still flew back. And
He was trying to get rid of Florida Man.
Corona man versus Florida man. Dos Equis, where you at?
the whole
Stay
point
thirsty,
was
my friends.
the whole point is that he willingly knew he had it and exposed everybody on the plane to it.
That's
recycled air.
That's 5 to 10.
That's recycled air on planes, isn't it?
I think that's a federal offense.
It has to be. It has to be.
Just knowingly spreading a virus. That's like the lady that was going around back in like the early 2000s and fucking giving everybody HIV and shit.
Damn.
You met her too?
Hell no. She was in Florida.
Of course. Fucking Florida meth gators. Fucking HIV meth gator man, Florida. Thing, swamp.
Bear pig.
Yeah,
Man, bear pig.
That's the only way to end that.
The world's largest gun store in Metro Atlanta has had lines that are 6 and 8 people deep. A gun store in Los Angeles had lines that stretched down the block, and at least one store in Idaho put limits on sales after its shelves were nearly cleared out.
Damn.
That means motherfuckers are panicking out there. And for the listeners out there, for some reason I have my gun sitting on the floor right now next to me.
Yeah, he crazy as hell. We both came in here and was like, "Fuck is going on? What we doing tonight?" I thought we was doing a
Y'all
podcast.
know how serious this shit is. You know how I think everybody in this room knows that it could be handled delicately, but you know how other people are gonna react. People are
hell
panicking
yeah.
right now. You know what I'm saying? If it's that serious where the stores are being bought out, schools are being shut down, gun stores are being cleared out, people are panicking out there. So you gotta worry about them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
It ain't the virus. You gotta worry
Yeah.
about them.
With the coronavirus disrupting the global theater marketplace, Universal Pictures is making some of its current film releases available on demand starting this week.
Yeah. Fuck
That's
yes.
dope. That's fucking dope, yo.
I knew that shit was gonna happen.
Yeah, but they're not doing their blockbuster movies. They're doing like The Invisible Man, The Hunt, and Emma are the first ones.
I want to see The Invisible Man.
Oh, that one, yeah, hell yeah. But it's not like their blockbuster. What they have as an example is the Fast 9 movie.
Yeah, they postponed that like a year, didn't they?
Yeah.
They were like,
Which one?
Fast and Furious, the new one.
It was like supposed to come out in a couple weeks, wasn't it?
Yo, is fucking Bloodshot Universal?
I don't know. I want to see Bloodshot, but I'm so fucking tired of these goddamn Fast and Furious movies.
I seriously want to see them versus Transformers versus Avengers.
Have you ever watched American Dad?
Yeah.
They have a whole fucking episode where they got the script to fucking Fast and Furious like 3 or some shit like that, and it was basically a gay porn.
I can see that.
That was the whole fucking point of the whole thing. Is they were like, well, there's a lot of stuff in here, and then they were like, no, why'd you cut that out? They cut out all the gay scenes, and he was like, this is horrible.
Those movies are crazy, man. I haven't honestly watched them since Tokyo Drift.
Damn.
I've seen all of them.
That's where you stopped?
And Tokyo Drift, I just liked it because I was young when it came out. But even that, like,
That sounds fucked up.
The only one that I feel is actually good is the first Fast and Furious movie.
That made sense.
Yeah, like, and I actually
where they were street racers.
Even Too Fast, Too Furious, they were still street racers.
But they.
Now them niggas are mercenaries or some
But
shit
that's
like
when the
that.
FBI got involved for the first time.
Exactly, it just got so out
And
of
then
hand.
the next one, I think it was the CIA.
They just kept going to the next level. Like,
They
they
was
never
British
Jumping from
intelligence.
trains and shit and motherfuckers.
Buildings to
fucking
buildings.
NASA.
Buildings to, yeah, hotels to hotels in Dubai, nigga. Like, come
We're gonna
on,
see
man.
him drifting a spaceship. Like,
Yo,
I'm-
for real.
Swerve.
Puts a ring around the moon.
Yo. I can't fuck with those movies. I haven't really been able to tolerate one since.
But I can't hate on Vin Diesel.
Okay, so the third one that you were talking about, the Tokyo Drift one,
Yeah.
I didn't watch that one because I was like, why are they making this now? You know what I mean?
I just
So
liked it
after
'cause of the
part
song.
2, I was done. I was like, I thought the scene with Tyrese punched the window out was pretty cool. You remember that
With his
scene?
shirt.
Yeah, that shit was ridiculous.
That's like one of the only scenes I remember is him rapping that. And then, psh.
And then the funny thing about it is, if you think about Tyrese now, you're looking at him like, remember that scene where you were crying, where you was crying on Instagram, nigga?
Help me!
Why are they doing this to me?
What was he crying about?
Yo, let me see if I can pull that up.
It was
man.
his child
shit.
support, I think.
Yeah.
It was like a crazy ass number or some shit. Which, I mean, it was like something that this motherfucker could probably afford. He was just in Dubai like the week before.
He's like, I can't take my Dubai
What more
trip.
do you want from me?
You already
what he
took my
said.
car.
He says that.
Yeah.
Not the car part. Not the car part.
Oh,
But he
it's-
does say, what do you want from me?
Let me see.
That shit was ridiculous, yo. Like, he...
Yo,
This is all I got. This is all I got. Don't take my baby, okay? I've been away from my baby for 2 months. I just want my baby. And no one's listening because no one's in the courtroom. I'm not doing anything illegal. But I don't want nobody. Oh my God, am I doing something illegal by doing this video, or am I protected by the First Right Amendment or the amendment? Don't take my baby. I'm at $13,000 a month. What more do you want from me? Oh my God.
yo, we're gonna stop it right
I really
there.
wish that like he would have came out and just tried to be like, I gotcha. But no, nothing after that. Nothing after that.
If you're supposed to be a masculine actor,
Yeah, because that shit was like funny. Like you could almost play it off like, yeah. What more do you want from me? Oh,
The first amendments of the amendment.
is this illegal?
There's
like-
nobody in the courtroom. Yeah.
yo, for the listeners out there, If you haven't seen that, go type in Tyrese bitching. That's all. I'm pretty sure that's all you gotta type in.
Like that shit is.
What more do you want from me?
That was like what, 3 years ago?
No,
2 or 3 years ago.
That was last year.
That was not last year.
It was nigga.
Nah,
I swear to God.
I felt like I was in Kuwait when that shit came out.
Yeah, let me check.
I don't remember seeing
it. Says 2 years ago.
Yep, I was in Kuwait.
Damn.
That shit came when that shit like he actually posted it
I didn't realize it was that long ago.
I used to have him on Instagram. I thought it was just like him rehearsing a role, so I just kept scrolling like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
All I remember is that Tyrese was having this beef with either, I can't remember if it was Vin Diesel or The Rock.
I think it was The Rock.
Was it The Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they were trying to kick him out of the series.
Yeah. That shit was funny.
No, but have you seen?
Because he was mad because he didn't get his own movie because The Rock and Jason Statham did.
Have you seen
that shit? Was actually good. Shout out to Hobbs and Shaw. Because that shit was actually good. I enjoyed that movie.
Have you seen the clip of The Rock talking shit to Tyrese in the movie though? I don't know which one it is, but he says Tyrese tries to talk shit to The Rock and he says ha ha ha, something about that big ass forehead.
So yeah. Matter of fact,
and fucking everybody laughs at it.
Pull that up. I've actually seen that one. I've seen that one a few times.
That shit's hilarious.
Let me see.
I haven't even seen the movie. I've just seen that clip and it's so fucking funny.
It even says it on YouTube. Rock Tyrese forehead.
I feel like you could tell The Rock kind of doesn't like him much.
Well, the funny thing about it is that Ludacris, when he spits out his drink, that wasn't meant to happen. He actually got like fucking choked up when that shit happened. Let me see. Look, I got that right now.
Yo, hold up. All right, is there a scene in? Well, neither one of y'all have seen it. This is my jam right here. I don't know what the nigga's saying though.
Don't burn it this time, please. I never want to burn it. Really? Oh, good food. Yeah. So the air quality here is lousy. The traffic's bad, but
someone had that
I think
baby.
you're gonna like this place.
Is that you talking? Is that me talking?
So you can build a car with Daddy.
We building the car?
First car better be a Charger, Jack.
You mean Skyline?
Like I said, he's a Toretto.
You're confusing the kid.
Mia, you're gonna let him get away with this?
I don't want to hear all this shit.
Tokyo.
Yeah, it's just something I gotta do.
You know we got your back. Whenever you need us.
Look at Ludacris looking try. Hold up.
Mia, you better hide your baby, or
I'm just playing. You better hide that big ass forehead.
Yo, tell me you can't tell me Istanbul.
Yo.
You better.
Okay. So for the listeners out there, that was not an intentional line that was supposed to be put in the movie. So when you see Ludacris spit out all of that fucking alcohol, that's genuine. That motherfucker was literally laughing at that shit. And the way Rock walked up, he was dead ass.
He was like,
fuck you, nigga.
You better hide that big ass forehead.
Oh my god.
Hold up.
It's like, that's what it was, like the seriousness in his fucking voice.
And then what are you gonna say to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? Like, okay, well, fuck you.
From all the way over here.
All the way over here, yeah, I got your back, way back.
Yo, I'm still trying to figure out if this video I just found is real or not, because I don't remember this scene in the Fast and Furious movie. But Ludacris records there's no cameras around these niggas. Records The Rock and Tyrese talking, and The Rock slaps the shit out of Tyrese.
Ooh,
no way.
Yeah, you gotta put that up here. We gotta see that.
Let me see your phone, yo.
Give me that. Give me that.
Better hide that big ass forehead. I just wanted to start yelling that at people.
That's probably why he fucking said it.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Yo, he was like, yo, I'll still slap the shit out of you.
There was a million times where I watched that on YouTube where they were talking about that Ludacris's reaction to that was genuine. Like, he didn't expect The Rock to say that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That shit is so fucking funny.
All right, here we go. Yo.
What's going on, y'all? This is Ludacris. We on the set of Fast 6. Tyrese been talking a lot of mess to The Rock, and right now I'm sneaking up on him. I see him talking over their footage. Let's see what happens.
It looks like he's yelling at him.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, hey, bro.
Did he just kick him?
What
What the fuck just happened?
He slapped him, yo, and the nigga almost fell all the way to the ground.
He just slapped Tyrese.
Yes. I don't know. That's what I was saying. I don't know if it's real or not. Because, I mean,
it's
that wasn't part of footage. That
Yeah,
deal,
no.
I wasn't in the movie.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Tyrese been getting his ass punked like a motherfucker, man.
What
And then-
more do you want from me?
And then did you see
And then
every-
you go, you know the fucked up thing about it is you see all of this shit happening to Tyrese, and immediately your mind goes back to Baby Boy.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, nigga, you just constantly getting fucking pumped.
I only remember a little bit of that movie. Isn't Ving Rhames in it?
I remember Ving Rhames walking up on that nigga while he was sitting down in a chair, put him up in that headlock, and told him, "Yo, nigga, I'm gonna be here. This is what I do. If you got a problem with it, then let's go outside and kind of you know what I'm saying? Like that nigga was cooking fucking breakfast butt ass naked in the kitchen. He said, "You want some?"
Not whatever you guys are having. I'm good. I'm gonna go back to my room.
Give me your Coronas.
Yo, and then have you seen the video of when The Rock talks trash about Tyrese's album?
Which one? Which album?
His newest album.
Tyrese has a new album?
Well, it was
Back
2 years
then.
ago now.
Okay.
It was right after all that shit started.
The last thing that I remember Tyrese was doing was he was doing he was doing an album with Genuine and Tank.
I don't remember if is that one or not. But that was it was 2 years ago. Look, watch.
All I remember is that Genuine looked really fucked up on there, and they was clowning that nigga because he looked like he was high off or something.
Like all the video was up, or
It was a live stage show.
Oh shit! I think
And that nigga looked fucked up.
Probably was.
We gotta pull that up later.
Little quick shout out to Tyrese, his new album, Black Rose. I just heard it. I literally just heard it. I heard the whole thing in my trailer, and I've got to say, in all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard. Everyone's laughing, by the way, but it's true because everybody's heard it too. Everyone heard it, right? Everyone's like, yeah, big piece of dog shit. Shouldn't be called Black Rose. Should be called big piece of black dog shit. That's what it should be called. Not even the hard, dried up dog shit for 7 days. It's the soft dog shit. Is like baby shit. It's like that. That's what the album is like. And I never want to hear it again, and I'm never gonna fucking forgive him for wasting my time. That is time I will never get back. It's like dog shit is in my ear, motherfucker.
He said, "I'll never forgive him for the time that you took away from me."
I'll never get that shit back,
I'll
motherfucker.
never get it's like watching a bad movie. Like, yo, I sat here and I paid for this, and I thought I was gonna get something good, but then you sat here and made me wait for 2 hours before I could determine that this is trash. That's fucking crazy. The Rock is crazy.
Rock said, "Motherfucker."
Straight up Rock.
Better hide that big ass forehead. That's the fucking dopest line.
And it's one of those things where because that was one of Ludacris's first set of movies and shit.
Yeah.
Where he was in the whole fucking thing for that.
Yeah.
I was like, he's not that great of an actor, and then all of a sudden he did that, and I was like, that shit was real. I was like, yo, because Tyrese's face showed it all too. Like, wait, hold up.
Yeah, because Tyrese looked hurt too.
That ain't in the script, nigga.
He said, wait, cut. I said cut.
Hold up, can we do that one more time?
Is this the camera?
You know what's fucking crazy is this is not the first time that Tyrese has taken a beating on camera.
Oh god, when was the first time?
So what was that movie that he came out with James Franco? It was the Navy training movie. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
Let me look that up.
Franco does a whole bunch of stuff like that.
Franco's
Transformers?
No. So
I still get mad
James
about that.
Franco is known for being a method actor. And he gets really into his characters.
Yeah.
Like, so he'll really actually try to do some shit. So, like, if me and you were boxers in a movie and I'm James Franco, I'm really going to hit you. That's how he acts.
I'll be with James Franco and Pineapple Express.
And you'll swing on me, like, and it, like, the whole shit will change. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Let me see. I'm trying to figure it out right now.
It's just a boxing match they're recording at that point.
Sorry for the listeners out there. Give me a minute.
Pulling the LL Cool J.
Yeah.
Did he box?
Nah, yo, him and fucking Jamie Foxx got into a fight during
it wasn't Jamie Foxx. It was him and Tyrese.
No, LL Cool J.
Oh, yeah. Any Given Sunday.
Yeah.
They got into a real fight.
Yeah.
You know what? Jamie Foxx has a whole comedy bit about that. He was like, this nigga thought we were really playing football.
He was actually tackling the shit out of people and everything and fucking trying to, like, hurt niggas.
Oh, so Jamie Foxx is pissed?
Yeah.
You know, they all were.
No, it wasn't Jamie Foxx. It was LL. He got mad pissed and he started, like, really trying to swing on Jamie. Or Jane. He's trying to swing on Jamie.
Is there video?
Nah, this is back before all that.
Damn.
Well, they have the fight in the movie.
Yeah, like the fight's actually
They
real.
use it in the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Yo, because and like, I thought it was funny because these motherfuckers, like, didn't say anything. And then they cut it. And then, like, it's like perfect.
Annapolis is the name of the movie.
I haven't seen that.
Okay. So, peep this movie
Is that
out.
a Greek goddess?
apparently, Tyrese has a mad problem because when they were doing this movie, James Franco was really, like, involved in trying to be that character. So he was really swinging on Tyrese. And Tyrese did, like, multiple interviews about feeling bad that, yo, why is this guy really trying to hurt me? He was acting soft about it, man.
Because, yo, one of them punches probably connected really clean, and he was like, damn. This shit won't go big screen.
There
we go.
This is an old one.
50,000 young men and women applied to this academy. Only 1,207 of you were deemed worthy enough to pass through these gates. Most of you will not make it.
Because if you become officers, this is where they're going to put your mistakes.
Do you understand me?
At Annapolis, the toughest military academy in the nation.
Come on, you butterball, move it!
If you want to become a leader, you have to get past one man.
It was the boxing scene he had a problem with, apparently.
All of you here came straight from high school. Before I got here, I served 3 years in the Marines. I know exactly what it takes to really become an officer. And I will accept nothing less from you.
And for first-year recruit Jake Heward, becoming an officer was the only thing that mattered.
I'm trying to figure out why a congressman would give a nomination to someone like you.
He didn't want to give it to me at first. I had to go back a couple times.
How many?
34 straight days, sir. Hi, I'm going to the Naval Academy.
You are?
Maybe I'll give you a tour.
I would love that.
Get that rifle up.
Is that old girl from Fast and the Furious?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Drop it, give me 20.
Yep.
Aye, ma'am.
The sister?
4 seconds.
Yep.
It's 4 seconds.
Where others see only a rebel.
You got a problem with the way this company's being run. You want to hit me, Heward?
One officer sees something of himself.
Why are you here, Heward?
To serve my country, sir.
Pause it.
He'll stop at nothing to bring out the...
I always wanted to do that voice.
What?
In a world where one man has one podcast and he has 2 co-hosts,
he'll stop at nothing.
He'll stop at nothing.
To smoke a blunt.
This time it's revenge.
This fall.
This fall, Anomaly presents the Randumb Review Podcast. Coming to a theater near you. Rated R. Or maybe NC-16.
Then it always does the soft voice at the end, the little whisper.
Bring your friends.
I always felt like I had the voice for that, man.
Yo, no.
In a world.
The thing it always sounded like to me was like the nigga was taking a shit while he was recording it.
Me?
No, the dude that actually does that voice, like it sounds like he's training to just get a little push.
What's my motherfucking name?
They stopped doing that though.
You're like, ew, nigga, like, are you taking a shit right now?
This summer.
That was like the early 2000s and the 90s.
After I take a shit, I gotta announce this movie starring Johnny Depp and Orlando Bloom.
We're keeping it. Wait!
Pirates of the Caribbean 15.
Ben Stiller is just friends.
This time it's personal.
What else we got, man?
I don't know. I thought we were still shitting on Tyrese.
Why are we still? Why are we even on Tyrese right now?
That's always
Why
fun.
do we focus on Tyrese? How the fuck do we focus
I don't know.
on Tyrese?
Yo, the thing that I thought was crazy is, have y'all watched Wildin' Out lately?
I see clips here and there.
I see Nick Cannon with that goddamn turban on his head all the time.
Yo, so if you watch like any of like the last like couple years of the episodes, literally almost, I'd say literally 90% of the cast for that is all like people that are like got Instagram famous. Like the dude that did the fuck was that song with his homegirl? You been where? With who? Let me see y'all phone.
I know who that is. I can't remember. I can't remember the name. I know who that is though. I've heard that before.
Why you asking all them questions? Asking all them questions. Why you asking all them
That ain't
questions?
Lil
Making
Duval?
statements. I don't know if it's Lil Duval.
He's on there though, and I've seen Timothy De La Ghetto on there.
Yo, that nigga never says anything, but always has a bottle of Henny in his hands.
Who, Timothy?
Yo, for real. Every time I see that nigga, yo, he just fucked up on the side. Like, yeah. I'm here. I'm on camera.
Just to throw this in here, it says coronavirus, weed delivery business is booming. Puff puff, no pass. That means motherfuckers are getting a lot of weed right now.
What the hell is it?
That was the
Emmanuel Hudson. That's his name.
Who? Emmanuel? Who?
Emmanuel Hudson. He's the one that did that.
For some reason,
video.
as soon as you said Emmanuel, I thought Emmanuel Lewis, and I was like, Webster doing that shit?
But yo, I thought it was crazy that like just imagine like for me and Danger, if we were in high school and we had started like a Vine or an Instagram page back then and just recorded normal shit, just doing dumb shit, could have been fucking millionaires right now. On just doing dumb shit.
I can agree with that.
Let's start.
We're just behind in the game.
Yo, I don't care no more. I'm like, nah.
We're behind.
I don't
in
want
the
y'all
game.
niggas watching me. Like,
we're just behind in the game. That's all it is, honestly. Because like, let's think about it. Like, if we really started this podcast shit back when it was fresh, we'd probably be at the top of the charts right now. But everybody has a fucking podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We do this shit, and for the listeners out there, we do this for therapy. Gives a chance. It gives a chance.
Crazy.
It gives everybody a chance to come out here and speak their mind, talk their shit, vent a little bit.
And it's for you.
Yes, and it's for you. It's for you.
Danger. You get a podcast. You get a podcast. You get a podcast. Yeah. Everybody gets a podcast.
Yes.
What's my motherfucking name?
Fucking Oprah.
I think that, one of the main reasons that we do this is because it gives us all a chance to, for one, get out of the fucking house, even though I'm in the house. It gives everybody a chance to come out here and talk and be free and not think about the typical bullshit that they have to deal with, like work and,
school
and bills and all of that shit that you have to man. This is therapy. Do y'all niggas agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's just because I'm high right now.
We have to be. But that's part of the show. Just for y'all out there that don't know.
They got all quiet because I put it on.
It's part of the show. Yeah, man. Find me something else though, man. Give me something.
I was trying to put that Emmanuel Hudson song on because he had.
I don't want to hear no song. Nigga.
No, it's that fucking. he got famous off of it's like a minute video.
Yeah, I haven't heard it.
Once you hear like the first part, you'll know. Let's see if I can turn it up loud enough on here.
Download the app and take Root for a ride today.
Is it hot in your apartment?
Put your money went towards your
No.
bills, but
A little bit sometimes.
Fucking.
We're waiting for that. When do they do that? April?
No. I think we got another month.
bro, I understand what you're saying.
What is that? What is that? No. Fuck, no. Don't play it on the mic. Play it on my phone.
That's why I asked you for your phone 5 minutes ago.
Shout out to Jigga.
Just looked at me like I was crazy. Like I was like, all right, fine then, nigga. Let's do it over here, fucker.
What's my motherfucking name?
This fucking guy.
This fucking guy.
That's what I saw memes about Mark Wahlberg whenever he sees a movie about corrupt cops in Boston. And he's all fucking sprinting.
You know what? And if the listeners out there haven't
It's
seen,
the nip.
It's the nip.
That's a commercial. I was trying to turn it down before it started.
If the listeners out there haven't seen Spencer Confidential, then you should actually check that out on Netflix. It's a really good movie. Shout out to Mark Wahlberg. Shout out to Winston Duke, the one that plays Hawk.
That's his name?
Duke Winston, or it's Winston Duke. I think it's Winston Duke.
That's a royal ass name. That's
yeah, for real, right?
That dude's
and then that nigga plays M'Baku on Black Panther. Your name is Winston Duke, and you play M'Baku. Like, nigga, every name that you got is fucking dope.
Yeah, for real.
And he's fucking Hawk.
Hawk.
And your name is Hawk.
I thought they kept calling him Orc.
Did they?
No, yo, the old Italian dude. Every time he says Hawk, it sounds like he says Orc. Orc.
The bald dude?
Yeah.
Alan Arkin.
Henry.
Alan Arkin. Shout out to Alan Arkin that plays Henry. Alan Arkin is a very, very veteran actor.
I just never knew his name.
Yes.
Did you hear the three-eyed raven died?
Who?
The three-eyed raven. From Game of
From
Thrones.
Teen Titans?
From Game of Thrones. The old dude. Max Sido or something.
The original three-eyed raven dude?
Yeah, the old dude.
Oh, shit.
He passed away.
Damn.
He's in all kinds of stuff.
Shout out to that brother. There you go.
Anyway, transition.
Understand what you're saying, but I'ma help them understand what you're saying. Basically, this how the girl be. Where? Who? You been where? Where who?
I've seen this before. You showed this shit to me.
Yeah, he hasn't seen it.
For real. Oh, really? That's how you feel? And the guys be like, asking all them questions. Asking all them questions. Why you asking all them questions? Making statements.
Assuming.
Asking all them questions. Asking all them questions. Why you asking all them questions? Making statements.
Assuming.
Where you been? How much did you spend? Yeah, I trust you. Now unlock your phone. Who is this? How? See? Why you playing with me? That's the same reason why you ain't staying with me. You trying to get up in these drawers, you ain't laying with me. Now ain't even trying to hear you saying to me. Just grab your stuff, hit the door. Go chill with them other girls. That is why her weed play. Talking about some beach girls. She ratchet? That's why I'm pregnant.
And you the peppy?
Looking stupid. That's what you get. Walking around here lying, thinking that you're slick. But you dumb. You stupid? Oh, don't you talk when I'm talking. You better mute it. Now unlock your phone. Let me
This
see
dude's
your
on Wild 'N
picture.
Out?
I'm gonna check.
Yeah. He'll end up wearing like a fucking like superhero costume. He puts a fucking like what the fuck is that shit called?
Headband?
The headband, the eye band or whatever. And then he'll wear a cape the whole time, and like everything he says sounds like a superhero, like a superhero statement.
What the hell?
Continue, please.
Freaking Captain America.
Facebook, and I'ma check your Twitter, and out there it tell me where. Who? You been where? Where who? For real? Oh, really? That's how you feel? Asking Asking all them questions. Asking all them questions. Why you asking
all them questions?
Making statements.
Assuming.
Asking all them questions. Asking all them questions. Why you asking all them questions? Making statements.
Assuming.
Girl, why you bud? Oh, who that girl? That just my cousin. You wanna know the truth and how I feel? Stop.
This is perfect audio.
Girl, ain't nobody lying to you. I ain't got no secrets. I ain't hiding from you. But you still wanna check my phone and my tweet. Find out who I'm talking to and who I'm trying to be. What you said you pregnant, it ain't mine. Girl, I wrapped it up. That's how I know you lie. What you think I'm dumb? You think I'm stupid? You think I love you? Do I look like you? Hold on. Let me see your picture. Let me check your Facebook. What's the
password to your Twitter?
You want a DM. You at 7 p.m. this weekend, so he can spit it all on you. You ain't slick. You ain't slick. Where? Who? You been where? Where who? For real? Oh, really? That's how you feel? Asking all them questions. Asking all them questions. Why you asking all them questions? Making statements.
Assuming. This nigga in the back, yo.
Stop it. Stop
This nigga
it.
popped
Stop
in
it.
This nigga popped in the back and said, "What we doing?"
Okay, that was an unintentional sleeper that we played for y'all. We really didn't mean to play that, but that was just hilarious to us. So
y'all gotta, listeners gotta look that shit up.
Yeah, yeah, gotta look
just
that one
asking all them questions.
For who?
Man, where? Where who?
Oh really?
But this motherfucker got famous off of this video, yo. Like, he's in him and what the fuck's the other dude? The little skinny nigga with the tattoo in between his eyes.
On Wild 'N Out?
Yeah.
Bird?
No.
Who'd you say?
He's on Wild 'N Out.
On Wild 'N Out, yeah. I can't remember. DC Young Fly.
He's on there?
Yeah.
You know what? I've heard that name a million times, but I've never actually heard anything that this nigga's done.
I thought he was just a rapper. I didn't know he was.
No, I heard he was a comedian.
He's a comedian, but he's like a YouTube comedian. He's not like stand up and
Can
doing all
we
this.
pull up some DC Young Fly something?
Because most of his shit is movies.
For the audience out there, I'm not aware. I know the name, I just don't know what he does.
Let's see. I know he's been in a couple movies.
Damn you beat me to it.
Like, he got famous off of Vine.
A lot of niggas got famous off of Vine.
All they really got is like shit from fucking either World Star Hip Hop or Wildin' Out.
I don't like Wildin'. You know what? Okay, all right. You know what? Shout out to Nick Cannon because he's a hustler. That is a businessman like a motherfucker. He has a lot of business ventures, and he's done his thing. And Wildin' Out is a successful show, and there's a lot of people that have came off of Wildin' Out that have maintained success.
Yo, hell yeah.
I just don't personally like Wildin' Out.
Even what the fuck's his name? D. Ray Davis. He was on there for a couple
I
seasons.
like D. Ray. Shout out to D. Ray.
He was on there for a few seasons, but I mean, he was in movies before that.
I don't diss the show. It's just not for me.
I like the show. That's just funny.
I don't really like Nick Cannon. I actually like the show.
I think Nick Cannon's hustle is pretty dope, but I'm not really a big fan of Nick Cannon.
He just seems like a goofball to me. Like, why fuck around with Eminem and stuff? Like, why?
You gotta.
You're
stop
taking it
there.
personal.
Yeah, you gotta stop there.
No, I don't care.
I don't think it has anything to do with Eminem. I think that you're just thinking thinking of him as a Nickelodeon star.
Yeah, dog. Like legit. When I was like 8, I used to watch his show.
I didn't even know he was on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, that's where he started.
If,
same
like,
time
if
as all that.
If Nick Cannon walked up to me on the street, looking the way he does now with a turban on and all those tattoos, I'd be like, nigga, you Nick Cannon.
Yo, for real, like
But didn't he make like 3 songs about Eminem?
Yeah, he tried, and then did Eminem say anything? No, because he was like, I'm not even gonna waste my ink on this one.
Exactly what. It's just I'm like, why was he Like that's just confusing to me. I'm just wondering why he was trying to do that.
It was the verse from Fat Joe's new song.
Yep.
Have you heard that?
Can we pull that up?
Nick Cannon was on a Fat Joe song?
No, Eminem was.
Eminem was on a track with Fat Joe where he dissed Eminem, and Eminem was on a track with Fat Joe where he dissed Nick Cannon.
Oh, so he started it?
And Nick Cannon decided that he was gonna put 4 niggas on a track together?
5
niggas on a track together.
Who are they?
All cats from Wild 'N Out. For real, and some of them are like Team Backpack type shit. They do little freestyles, but
and they did a diss track.
One of these dudes that's on there, I swear to God, yo, he looks like he could be like Royce the 5'9's little brother.
I'm gonna tell you right now, like over a week or two ago, they had already covered this diss track. But for the listeners out there, if you haven't heard it,
here you go.
Here we go.
I don't know. They only have like one, but it's like 4.5 minutes long.
That might be it.
Thank you for being a friend.
Wait a minute. Stop.
Travel down
Stop.
and back again.
Stop. Because you know whatever that is, that's the intro to Golden Girls.
It's actually the Campbell's tomato soup commercial.
Okay, let's get past that.
That's why I was trying to turn it down. I hit the wrong side. My buttons are on the other side on my phone.
Let me know when the track's playing.
My basketball shorts ain't got no pockets in them.
You know I had to tell Danny about that joke.
Is this one right?
Yeah. We cop new timepieces when these fools deny Jesus. Hate is a sin, dog. Be real. I got my hand on the pump. You on Twitter in your
Eminem's
fields,
on this?
throwing subs, arguing with chicks. I pray for
No,
these
hold
niggas,
up.
same hands that
It fucking went to like the whole tour fucking track.
Okay, no.
No, it's the same thing. This is with the lyrics.
Be real. I got my hand on the pump. You on Twitter in your fields.
We'll just fast forward to Eminem's verse.
Wait a minute, stop it. Eminem is not on there.
Nigga, that's what it's listed as.
What we're supposed to be listening to is the Nick Cannon diss.
No, we were looking for the Eminem one because he hadn't heard that.
Yeah.
Eminem just dropped a whole new fucking album. That's a whole nother fucking subject. We're looking for the Nick Cannon diss.
No, we weren't.
We were looking for it because I haven't heard Eminem talk. What did he say about Nick Cannon?
That we hadn't heard that track.
We had listened to Nick Cannon before.
We listened to like all three of them, I think.
Yeah.
That's an Eminem track right there?
No, it's a Fat Joe track. It has Mary J on it.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's why I was like, I'm just gonna fast forward.
That's a crazy lineup.
Sauce, told Montana, you fuck the prosecutor. Gave my nigga 50 years and he did at the Feria. My chick from San Fran, but stay out my Bay Area. You salute the cross, or you rebuke the cross. Either way, you meet the Lord when you get moved across. Death knocking at your door, got you squeezing handle. And you ain't seeing God till you staring down a barrel.
Hurry up, man.
I'm sitting here reminiscing. Think I just got a light bulb. Something I'd like to mention. This is just on a side note. Word to the terror squad, Joe. This is all puns aside, though. I know me and Mariah didn't end on a high note. But that other dude's whip, that pussy got him neutered. Tried to tell him this chick's a nut job before he got his jewels clipped. Got my caboose kicked. Food quick. You're not gonna do shit. I let her chop
Wait, I gotta rewind that.
my balls off too before I lost to you, Nick. Got him neutered. Tried to tell him this chick's a nut job before he got his jewels clipped. Almost got my caboose kicked. Fool quit. You're not gonna do shit. I let her chop my balls off too before I lost to you, Nick. I should quit watching news clips. Yeah, my balls are too big. I should be talking pool, cause I got scratched. So my pocket's full and I'm taking shots at you. Fuck it, let me drop the cue stick. I'm over the top like Cool Whip. And I promise you the day I fall off or lose it, I will stop and cut off the music. Opportunist, wanna kill shit every chance that I got to do this. Stacking my guap, savage, I'm not to fool it. Like a handgun, you could say I'm like a gat when it's cocked. I keep it a your ass will get shot. If rap was an actual Glock, you'd act like you're strapped when you're not. Only cap that you pop is the top on the can of your pop. You the man till I pop your top. You ain't jack in a box. And I ain't talking the hamburger spot. Cracker with the barrel, arm to the teeth. Anderson Paak. Rest in peace to Afeni. Anderson Paak. You sent me that plaque with his rhyme sheet. I haven't forgot. Blow 30 million in a month. Call it Brewster's Millions. Just hope I don't lose the feeling. From soldier to civilian. Got everything I need, but I don't even see myself.
That was kind of funny.
I was waiting to see if he was gonna go back in again. I was like, yo, let's go back. Let's go back.
Yo.
I don't think he stopped.
He went off for a minute. Yeah,
that was like a whole like 8 bars.
A whole fuck you, Nick.
You know what, man? Eminem does not get the credit that he deserves, and I understand why people feel a certain kind of way about him. I think
he wasn't yelling there. I like that.
No, I think
it was mellow as fuck. That was dope.
Because he always yells, I feel. So that was kind of cool.
Let's just say, okay, you take all of these Eminem verses, right, and you put them on DJ Premier Beats. Tell me how dope he would be if he was on just nothing but Premier Beats.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I could be good on Premier Beats.
Dude.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be. I don't think it'd be the same, yo.
They make him seem like a culture vulture, which I kind of I don't agree with that, because I feel like there's certain kids that just grew up on hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, if like I said, if you put M on nothing but Premier Beats, that motherfucker probably would be ranked one of the dopest MCs of all times.
I mean,
but right now, they rank him as a culture vulture.
Yeah. And I still don't get that, because I mean, it's like it's not like he goes out and like perpetrates anything.
I think it's because, okay, and the argument that's been discussed is that black folks just don't bump Eminem while they're rolling down the street. How often do you, Jigga?
Quite often, nigga.
Really?
I like Eminem. I don't give a shit.
Do you really be just be bumping Eminem
Yeah,
tracks while you rolling down
when
the street?
fucking Kamikaze came out, I think I bumped that shit for like 3-4 weeks.
Danger, do you just be bumping Eminem tracks?
I did the same when Kamikaze came out.
That's different though. This nigga's been out for fucking 25 years.
I still listen to some of his old
Kamikaze
shit
just
too.
came out last year.
I mean, even if I don't bump him, he still has songs that I could go back and listen to at any time.
Yeah.
Easily.
Okay.
Like they're in a playlist.
Yeah.
That's definitely in my gym playlist. There's like a couple tracks of his that are in there.
I agree with that.
Especially with the Fast Lane albums.
You know what? I'll roll down the street bumping Venom like a motherfucker.
See?
Oh, hell yeah.
Look at exactly. I remember you love
know
that
what I'm
song.
saying? I love that fucking.
You love that song.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I don't give a shit what day of the week it is.
Hey, you know what? Honestly,
What else we got on the news
everyone can bump him. There's people like us doing that, and then there's 40-year-old white women who are like, fuck yeah. 9-inch nails. You want to be like me, kids?
Yo, I pulled up playing what the fuck was it? It was Alice in Chains.
Yo, last time
I pulled up playing Alice in Chains in the parking lot of my apartment, right? And it had to be like maybe 8 o'clock in the morning, right? And I noticed the neighbor that lives maybe 4 or 5 doors down from me, she has to be like 50, right? I pull up playing that shit. She was like, yo, I haven't heard any good music like that since I was a kid. And we just had this whole fucking dialogue about Alice in Chains and shit. And I thought it was crazy. I was like, yo, I'm talking about, you know, rocking like metal rock to this old lady. You know what I'm saying? She was up on game.
I don't even know who that is.
Alice in Chains?
Nah.
Come on, man.
Rooster?
Come on.
Here comes the Rooster.
Nah, fuck, now you gotta make me pull that shit up.
I don't know rock band names. Nigga, there's like maybe like 4 that I actually know.
That's the Here Comes the Rooster one.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was about to pull up. I guess we got another sleeper tonight.
You'll know that song. Just like you said we would know that one, you'll know this one when it plays.
Yeah.
I guess we got another sleeper tonight.
These ain't sleepers. These are let them know what the fuck let each other know what we're talking about.
Fuck Fucking commercials, man.
What the fuck was that?
Credit Karma. Eminem spitting Credit Karma jingles.
He could. Credit Karma. You don't know this song?
I don't think so. I just know it's really good weed smoking music. Nigga, I'm already starting to see fucking tie-dye.
I think this dude died, the lead singer. I think he OD'd or something. I feel like the room's spinning behind me, but I'm not moving.
Yo, I swear to God, I looked down for a second just to listen, and it sounded like, it looked like all of a sudden it got brighter in here for a second. I was like, what the fuck? I was falling asleep. Some trippy ass shit. Like, I've never heard this before.
That's crazy.
You never heard this?
No.
For real?
Yeah.
Yo, when the guitars kick in, woo!
Like, I was telling him, I was like, I can already see the tie-dye.
Here we go. They're about to jump off. Oh, God.
Didn't he?
I feel like I've heard that part before.
Yeah.
But that's it.
On like a top 20 list, top 100.
Some shit like that. Or like a real clip. This is dope, nigga.
No way I'm gonna die.
This is dope, nigga. I'm just saying, I never heard it before.
I'm surprised in the Army, too.
The Army, bro? I was not in the Army.
What were you in?
Air Force, nigga.
Air Force. That's why you always
I almost cut you, nigga.
That's why you always post those Air Force memes talking about air conditioners.
Hell yeah.
So that's what you got?
That's why Anomaly got the tattoo.
Oh. That's dope.
You're fucking up. You're fucking up, Danger. You're fucking up.
My bad. Do you hear this song right now? Do you know how high I am?
No, yeah, hell yeah. Shit, I've been sitting here doing the same thing, and I'm like, I feel like, you remember the cut scenes from That 70s Show?
Yeah.
And they were all like bouncing off of their like different colors and shit. That's how I feel right now.
Yo,
I feel like
that is definitely one of the dopest tracks that I've ever heard in my life.
Like, you ever seen when somebody makes a tie-dye shirt?
That's
and
what
then
that felt like?
and then they spin it out real quick. Yeah, that's what I saw in my head when I was listening to it. It's like,
you know what? I used to play that song just because it would get me. It was kind of one of those emotional tracks. You know, when you're feeling a certain kind of way, you need to kind of wake your mind up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Does that make sense to y'all? That's one of those songs that I would play. Or I would play a Nirvana song. Matter of fact, it makes me want to play a Nirvana song right now.
I love Nirvana.
Oh, shit. Let's
Let's
talk.
do it.
Let's just
Let's
talk
do it.
over a Nirvana song. Fuck it.
Commentary.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Which one do y'all want? Come as you are.
Yeah, come as you are. What was it?
I haven't listened to Nirvana in like 4 or 5 years.
You're slipping.
I haven't listened to them in a little bit too.
Fucking commercials, man.
Fucking
Fuck commercials. Fucks. All right. Nirvana, come as you are.
What if Eminem decided to throw a rap over this
That
right
would
here?
be sick. That would be fucking sick, right? That would be
I'm
dope.
trying to picture it, yo. It's like kind of like one of those things. It's like when you, if
I
you
feel
think
like
about
he
it well
couldn't
enough,
fail.
if you think about it well enough, like it would blow your fucking mind.
Yeah,
I feel like he couldn't fail.
It's like that scene
It's
when,
hard to fail on that.
what the fuck was
this
it when Neo escapes the Matrix and shit, and he just goes.
Sleeper number 2.
Number 4, 5,
Win commentary. You're welcome.
Yo, there was this dude when I was stationed in Japan that would cover this at one of the karaoke bars and actually like kill it.
Really?
Yeah,
That's dope as hell.
like his voice and everything, and he could do like fucking that screamo shit.
Yeah.
And he could do that shit, and it actually sounds like those songs. You're like, fuck.
That's a rare voice to be able to capture.
Yo, and it's like the difference from going to fucking this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a rare voice to be able to capture.
But the dude was a dick. Like this nigga, he was a Marine, and he would get faded and sing all these songs all dope, so girls would go talk to him, and then he'd be an asshole about it. Really? Yeah. Get the fuck away from me. You're like, nigga, you need a hug or something, bro. Like,
Just something. You gotta love that.
They have so many good songs. Like Lithium.
everybody's so into this song right now.
We'll end it there.
Rest in peace, Kurt Cobain.
Rest in peace, Kurt Cobain. Just for the audience out there, we are fucked up.
AKA.
Indeed.
I mean, not AKA. I was thinking of something else.
AKA high as a giraffe.
I feel like
neck.
there's some more news that we need to deliver before we drop this out, man. Somebody look up something. Give me something, please. We're missing something.
We ain't missing nothing. The only thing in the news is coronavirus.
Well, we covered a lot of that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, other than bullshit.
Give me something else. 6 Bay Area counties and damn, this all coronavirus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's like damn, damn.
Because that's the biggest concern in the world right now.
How about coronavirus in Saskatchewan?
Coronavirus shot Wally E. Coyote.
No, this one says coronavirus vaccine made in Saskatchewan.
Ooh, the new episode of Supernatural came out tonight.
Jesus Christ.
Breaking news.
Yo, no, because I saw the Saturday Night Live, and for some reason I just remembered that, like, Saturday Night Live got put on after Supernatural
what
one day.
season would they what season
15.
15?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And spoiler alert, they're fighting God.
Again?
Still.
They should have ended 10 seasons ago.
And
Can you believe that?
That's the ones they're
Can
re-showing.
you actually see a show where you're like, damn, they should have ended 10 seasons ago.
They should have Breaking Bad it.
I still like it.
I haven't watched it in a while,
It's because they're too cool. Like, they're too good.
It's because everybody loves Sam and Dean,
Yeah.
man. Shout out to Sam and Dean.
It's the whole shit. It's the whole storyline. Like, I want an ending.
But
But it's entertaining at the same time.
I
I'm
want to
like-
see him fight aliens or some shit now. Because if you done fought God, nigga, like you, where we
I
gonna
remember,
go from here?
I remember that fucked me up last season because it was like some demon or some shit made it seem like they were getting abducted, and then it threw everything off.
It looked like aliens.
I was like, yo, ain't no fucking way right now.
I heard there's supposed to be a crossover with Supernatural and the movie shows, the
What?
DC Legends. DC Legends of Tomorrow is supposed to cross over with Supernatural. or
There's
something.
actually supposed to be like
Explain.
because they have this.
No.
Yeah, no, they have this whole thing with the DC universe, the TV shows, that it basically like all the multiverses are fucking just getting destroyed. So all of them are fucking getting pushed to other planets and shit. And it's a whole bunch of different TV shows that are supposed to be like all mixed up in this whole thing. But it's like one scene or some shit.
Hashtag dumb shit.
It's the CW like combo thing. Like every show that's on CW is somehow supposed to be involved in this shit.
Hashtag dumb shit.
Yeah, that part's stupid.
CW Rewind, like YouTube Rewind.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hashtag danger dumb shit.
Yeah, I still have not used like a hashtag like actually on.
I've never used a
social media.
hashtag. The only time I've ever said hashtag is on this fucking podcast. This is the first time I've ever done it. I've never actually wrote it.
Hashtag.
I've never actually texted. Hashtag. Fuck hashtag.
Yeah.
That's a hashtag.
Hashtag Danny said fuck hashtag.
Yeah, fuck hashtag.
Looks like one of those operator numbers you have to dial.
Should we clock out, gentlemen?
I believe so, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
was gonna say see you.
You have now been listening to the Random Review Podcast. I'm your host, Anomaly. We got Jigga in the building.
We out.
We got Danger in the building.
Peace.
Thank you for listening. We will connect with you next week, like we usually do.
For the update.
We're gonna let this ride out a little bit out.
Woke up and daddy was gone. I started hustling and they couldn't tell me nothing. Frontin' in the hood trying to be somebody. My soul was on empty. I was searching for something. Tried to be good. Tried to keep from trouble. Living too fast. Trying to make good on a hustle. Sometimes it get rough.